uh, one of those steel guitar. Several tinkling strings give an extra chill to the deserted garden. There's no audience or musicians around, just a solitary Queen whimpering mournfully as if waiting for an unrequited love to come. We gotta listen for a little bit longer. The, the Guquin player hasn't seemed to materialize. Despite this, let me use the sentimental backtrack of the moon in this lonely garden story. Once an outworther tourist visiting the Firestroll Garden stopped this pacing due to a piece of Guquin music. He heard the scenery described by the music: lofty peaks, vast forest, soaring waterfall. Ocean spray. The tourist was moved to tears, while the locals all raised eyebrows at him. Nobody knew what was happening. After the Gu Queen song stopped and the crowds scattered, the musician got the chance to reach out to the Outworlder and ask why he had been crying. When the Gu Queenist heard the Outworlder say, "Sounds like imperfect jade, I am grief struck," he was shocked. Only this listener had understood the Guquin's meaning. He had painstakingly crafted this narrative, but could never quite complete his master. The two of them became close friends, the Guquinist and the Outworlder, and they decided to spend the rest of their lives working on the song. It's getting late. Do you want to keep listening to the story? Or I can keep listening. I'm sorry, but that fabricated narrative was actually lifted straight from... Uh-oh. Something seems to have happened. But, hello. Oh, some people actually came to listen to my performance. Have you had enough of living too? Wow, friend, you're a real scary talker. I'm sorry. It's been long since I've talked to someone. I can explain. It's like this: the last person who ever talked to me this way is dead. Friend, you are still the scary talker. Really? I thought only people wanting to end their own lives would ever want to come listening to me. If it's so, then just think of me as a ball of resentment left stuffed inside the Geekwin. Ah. Friend, can you still stop saying things that are so scary? It's hard work talking to you. The Geekwin's honor has unfinished music to compose, and the strong desire to compete the music remains here. And I, absorbing that desire, would like to finish the song too. But as you very well know, I'm just a Heliobus. Can't I can chew through the emotions and memories left behind by the Geekwinist, but I cannot create. I'm stuck here. Well, tell me, how can I help you? I may not have the aptitude for it, but there must be someone above the Lufo who knows about music and can help complete the song. An old listener who self-deleted left behind some recording materials for me. You take it. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. There we go, musician. Excuse me, what do you know about Geekwin music? It's not my area of expertise, but I know a little. Have you got any recordings for me to listen to? How he listens to the unfinished piece, learns the master's path. I understand the whole picture now, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Oh, you could give it another try. Oh, don't worry. I'm thinking you won't have to leave here empty-handed. As far as I know, several hundred years ago, there used to be a Mistro Kiquin player aboard the Zhangshao Lufo. He met his musical soul mate, a short life species, before whose untimely death they were unable to complete this Kiquin song. That Gukinist thought he'd never find another musical soulmate like his, and decided to never again play the Geekwin again. But he was forever filled with regret by his unfinished masterpiece. That's how the story continues, right? So is this song going to become a magnum opus? The descendants of that short-lived composer grew up listening to the tale of the Geekwin, and one of them came to the Zhangshao longing to learn more about their Geekwinist ancestor. They brought the musical score and found someone to play it and recorded the unfinished symphony. Later on, the incomplete tune was posted online. Lots of music lovers studying its fiendishly difficult piece together, settling, setting off an ancient Geekwin fad. In just a few short years, this Geekwin song became appearance in textbooks. After hundreds of years of analysis and study, this fiendishly difficult Geekwin piece has become a practice drill for beginners, spawning countless different versions. Wow, is that how everything worked out? Perhaps when the Geekwinist was still alive, such a thing as hard to find soulmates still existed. But if this tune was left in the viciousness of time, it could always meet a new soulmate in the future, never reaching its peak perfection. I cannot help you because you already have too many answers.
実は
So we have recordings of the Geekwin music piece downloaded from the network. The recording can be played repeatedly. An introduction to be Geekwin lovers. Now we can figure out what to do about that. Why am I doing? I don't know. Going to the Genshin. Now we can go to the garden and we can go talk to the ghost. The ghost of the Geekwin. How's it going? Did you finish the song? You explain what became of the Geekwin song and play him a recording. I never expected the Geekwinist to have made so many new soulmates after all this time. Yes, it's a shame the Geekwinist himself never realized that. Luckily, the music he managed to be completed this way. Then without further ado, allow me to give it a play right now. The Eelbis takes possession of the Geekwin once more and starts to play. That's it? That's all they're going to give us? Thank you. The Geekwinist legacy is now complete, and I am happy too. I'm free! Fingertip Sing. I assume this is the song.